Good day, folks. Ain't sure if y'all got the news yet, but in Pennsylvania, there's a man that came out, a whistleblower, and apparently he filed this complaint back in August, and it's he filed a criminal complaint rejected by the state AG. The complaint was against the governor for the attempted assassination of President Trump. Well, he wasn't the president then. Now, I could hear this coming down the pike. It's coming, folks. The Democrats are gonna say the following: you're just going after that man because he is one of the leaders, the head contenders to run for the White House in 2028. I've heard this name. It's gone around. Actually, when this election just happened, his name came up. Oh, y'all just gonna investigate him, indict him, and that, but you can't do that. But they're gonna say it, even though they know that's what they just try to do to Trump. When they try to take out Trump, guess who he was? He was in the lead to be in the competition to be the president of the United States for the Republican Party. So you were taking out your main competition. And that's what they're going to say that is happening now. But they can't, because they already tried it with Trump and everybody saw it. Like, what do you mean they can't try to take him out? That's what you guys did. You had him in court. 4 different courts at one time. What you mean? You know, if there's some truth to that, yeah, there's gonna be something that the governor of Pennsylvania were to get arrested for the attempted assassination of Trump. And then with ties to the White House, because in that complaint filed, the White House is in there. So, see what comes out of this. I don't know. I'm going to be honest with you. I wouldn't be surprised. Not one bit. These Democrats, I tell you what. Just crazy. They done lost their mind. These folks are fighting over folks that were robbing, taking money. Well, they weren't robbing it. The people accepted didn't rob us. All right. The people that were in the USA did. They did. They asked the government for money, or the government they just grabbed it and did whatever they did with it. And they're fighting for them folks. Oh, a judge put something out to try to stop Doge. And it's like, so you're stopping Doge from going in there to see if there's any fraud? That's what you're stopping? Judges. But like I said, I've said it before, to do the overhaul in this country, you have to go through all the stages of government. You got the prosecutors, the judges, state attorneys, all of that has to, they have to look at all of that. If there's bias, it has to go. And it ain't simple. The judge could sit up there, or Anyway, and say, oh, well, that's the way I ruled because, and then you just look at him like, but that was the same thing with the other guy, and you only gave the other guy probation, but you gave this guy 2 years. Why? Oh, but it wasn't because he was a Republican. Okay, but explain to me why. Because you just felt like it, and it just happened to be that he was a Republican? When you live in D.C., when you're a judge in the district of D.C., and when you look into it, it ain't the first time that has happened. This all seems to be a bias, and like they say, where there's smoke, there's fire. So we got to go through all that, you know. Again, judges as well. D.C. is a rock, okay? The Southern District of New York, which many people, when my brother JD was convicted by the Southern District. All right, John Gotti and all of them from there. Nah, let me tell you what's funny. Let me tell you what's funny. And I know that y'all have heard this before. The FBI has a 90, the feds, they say they call it the feds. The feds have a 97% rate in which they convict people found guilty, y'all. Or that they cop out. A lot of people just cop out. People feared the FBI. Feared. And now, if you turn on the news, you hear FBI is scared, that their names are going to get out there. Blah, 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 blah. That the judges, they're asking for all this, just to get protected. That's real funny now, ain't it? Huh? That's real funny. When before, just the mention the FBI, people used to shake in their boots. And that's that the FBI, they're human beings. Some of them were dirty and people went to jail for no reason. Some people are still in jail 20 years later. I mean, people feared it, and now here you turn on the TV. Oh, FBI is scared because Trump and, the releasing of names and... Don't be scared now. Don't be scared now. Don't be scared now. Anywho, guys, God bless. Be safe.